Gentlemen, you've probably heard it said before that strength is a virtue, which is true, but really it depends on how you use that strength. When you use that strength to protect, then it's good. But if you use that strength to hurt somebody for no reason, then it's really not a virtue. But as you know, harming somebody just for the heck of it is really not consistent with what we should be doing as gentlemen. So brothers, consider this. A man who doesn't know his purpose is usually a guy with a lot of anger, and it's just a lot of pent-up energy that he doesn't know how to direct anywhere. But a man who has direction from God, he knows how to direct this basically warlike energy to a cause greater than himself. So gentlemen, if you don't know, we're all made with this heart of a warrior. Until you find something that you're willing to die for, you cannot truly live for free. See guys, we were created to fight for something. And if you run into the wrong crowd at an early age or even later in life, if you never find this thing to fight for, there are people who will direct that to something wrong and unrighteous or something that hurts other people. But guys, you must know, we were created to fight for something righteous. So gentlemen, until you tap into that divine purpose, you're going to be bored. You're going to direct your energy into stuff that is destructive and possibly even frustrating to you. So find that purpose, something that is greater than you. Today, that's what I'm going to talk about, that warrior spirit that all men have, and help make sure that you're on that path to actually get into something bigger than you. So let's get at it. Hey guys, I'm Rob Johnson. Welcome to the Legacy Gentleman channel. Look, if we're actually honest with ourselves, every man wants to be strong. Maybe you're even like me, like, hey, I want to be on the cover of Men's Health. I can see myself with that cocky half smile, flexing my bicep, like, oh, look at him in that like a V-neck t-shirt with the rippling muscles. I can't wait till it happens. That's why you have to invest part of your life in being physically strong. But look, that is not it to being an actual warrior. What I want to do is help us redefine what it actually means to be a warrior. It's not just about confidence and that attitude. And yeah, I must admit, it's more than like the six-pack abs and the V-taper body. And being able to, hold your own and win a couple of street fights. And you know what, past that physical stuff, being a warrior, it's really more about winning the admiration and envy of everybody around you. Living as a true warrior, it's about knowing your purpose, knowing God, and being able to turn to Him for your weaknesses. Because He's the one that made you. I'm not saying you gotta become He-Man or even James Bond to be a warrior. If you don't know it, we are already in a fight. They want real men to be extinct. They want us to be extinct by trying to shame us and calling us toxic. They want us to be extinct by just having concessions in our standards of what we expect of ourselves and what we expect of women. They even want us to submit to cultural changes that have never been seen on Earth. And they want to redefine what manliness actually is. That's the fight that we're all in. But you know what? We are legacy gentlemen, and we know that our past really isn't important. What's important is the future, and that is what we want to live our lives for. Important thing. So if you want to live a life, you need to live it bold and passionately in a life-giving way that is courageous. Guys, if you haven't experienced it, God actually has a way of awakening that inner warrior in you to fight, firstly, just one battle. And then once you fight that battle and you overcome it, He brings you into something bigger. And that's what we really all need to be. Men who fight for a cause greater than themselves. Then once you have something that you love, something that you're willing to die for, it will honestly set you free. Having that cause that's greater than you is really that thing that every man needs to have and is destined for each of our lives. So gentlemen, if you haven't heard this before, you have the heart of a warrior. You may be thinking, hey Rob, You know, I'm a laid back dude. I'm peaceful, I'm a live and let live guy. I'm not really into this whole, fight club scene. God has made you to fight battles. He's given you the spiritual weapons and authority to overcome all these problems that are in your life and that's in the life of the people around you. See, the strongest man is not like me, the guys with the big muscles who can lift up the most weight. But in all honesty, it's really the person who rests in God's power. There's probably others out there who are thinking, hey, if battles aren't brewing, I'm actually in battles right now and I cannot afford to lose. There's probably a lot of you out there who's like, with the way the economy's going, I'm in danger of financially failing right now. Now is the time to fight, like your life depends on it. Take control of your budget and align your finances with your priority. Perhaps you're like a lot of guys out there and you're kind of, married or have this committed relationship or not. And you're fighting with porn and kind of that lustful fire that sometimes guys get into. You keep returning to these images or maybe even a place where that lust plays out and you're afraid you're gonna lose control. Well, this is where you need to get with that tribe of men. You need to confess and help them hold you accountable to overcome this darkness. Either way, financially or lustfully, you need to fight. I've been married for 23 years and I've gone through it more than once. You feel like your marriage is hanging on by a thread. Determined to never surrender, which is tough, guys. Use love and patience and forgiveness and lay down your life for your marriage. Maybe this is gonna be a really hard thing because I don't know what happened. And you have to really decide what's gonna work right for you in your life. But if you've come together in marriage with God, then He wants that marriage to work and you guys need to figure it out with God. Fight for the righteous cause God gave you. Draw a line in the sand. Make your enemy pay for crossing you and send that message that you do not cross a warrior. God has given all of us weapons to fight and win. It's time for you to fight like a man of God and get down on your knees and pray. Thank you for watching. This has definitely been a message for us men who call ourselves believers, but that is 100% what this station is about. It's about style, faith, and manliness and how they all interact. So please let me know what you think about this video and if there's some other Christian men topics you'd like to hear as we actually go through this. So I thank you very much. Now I'll see you next time.